Imagine waking up one morning and finding the world curiously quiet. You reach for your phone, but it's blank. Turning on the television or the radio yields nothing but static. You head for the door, eager for news, but the newspaper isn't there. Welcome to a day without paper. Our world runs on information, and for centuries, paper has been the essential carrier of that information. From the morning news to the novels on our shelves, from the money in our pockets to the packaging of our food, paper is omnipresent. It's so deeply ingrained in our lives that we often take it for granted. But what if we didn't have paper? The consequences would be immediate and far-reaching. Communication, education, commerce, and even our understanding of history would be severely hampered. Paper, the seemingly simple invention, underpins the very fabric of our modern society. Paper, as we know it, originated in ancient China, a civilization renowned for its innovation and creativity. The journey of paper began over 2,000 years ago, during a time when the Chinese were already making significant advancements in various fields. Before the invention of paper, the Chinese used a variety of materials for writing, including bamboo strips, silk, and wooden tablets. These materials, while functional, had their limitations. Bamboo strips were heavy and cumbersome, making them difficult to transport. Silk, on the other hand, was expensive and not accessible to everyone. Wooden tablets were also bulky and not ideal for extensive writing. These materials were either bulky, expensive, or both, making widespread literacy a challenge. The need for a more practical and affordable writing material was evident. The invention of paper is credited to Cai Lun, a court official who lived during the Han Dynasty in the 2nd century AD. Cai Lun's contribution to the world of writing materials was nothing short of revolutionary. Legend has it that Cai Lun was inspired by observing wasps building their nests from chewed-up wood fibers. This observation sparked an idea that would change the course of history. He experimented with a similar process, using plant fibers like mulberry bark, hemp, and old fishing nets. These materials were more readily available and cost-effective compared to silk and bamboo. Cai Lun's method involved soaking the fibers in water, allowing them to break down and become more pliable. He then pounded them into a pulp, creating a mushy mixture that could be easily spread. The next step was to spread the pulp thinly on a flat screen, ensuring an even distribution. The water would drain away, leaving a thin sheet of material that, when dried, became paper. This process was simple yet effective. This simple yet ingenious invention would revolutionize the way humans communicated and stored information. Paper became an essential medium for recording knowledge, facilitating education, and preserving history. The introduction of paper had an immediate impact on Chinese society. Paper was significantly cheaper and easier to produce than bamboo or silk, making writing materials more accessible to a wider population. This led to a flourishing of literature, art, and scholarship during the Han Dynasty. One of the earliest known examples of Chinese papermaking is a fragment of a map dating back to the 2nd century BC, demonstrating the durability and versatility of the material. Paper also proved ideal for calligraphy, an art form deeply revered in Chinese culture. As papermaking techniques improved, the quality of paper increased, and its uses expanded. Paper became the preferred material for official documents, religious texts, and even playing cards. The Chinese government, recognizing the strategic importance of papermaking, closely guarded the secrets of its production for centuries. The knowledge of papermaking remained largely confined to China for over 500 years. During this period, the Chinese developed and refined their techniques, creating paper that was both durable and versatile. The Chinese guarded their secret carefully, understanding the value of this transformative invention. They knew that paper could revolutionize communication, record-keeping, and art, and they wanted to maintain their monopoly on this powerful technology. However, the secret eventually made its way westward, traveling along the Silk Road, the ancient network of trade routes that connected East Asia to Europe. This route was a conduit for not just goods, but also ideas and technologies. Legend has it that the secret of papermaking was brought to the West in the 8th century AD, following a battle between the Tang dynasty of China and the Abbasid Caliphate, an Islamic empire that stretched across North Africa and the Middle East. This clash of civilizations was pivotal in the transfer of knowledge. Following a Tang victory, Arab forces captured Chinese prisoners, some of whom were skilled papermakers. These artisans were highly valued for their expertise and were treated as prized captives. These papermakers were taken to Samarkand, a major city in present-day Uzbekistan, where they established a paper mill under the patronage of the Abbasid Caliph. This marked the beginning of a new chapter in the history of papermaking. From Samarkand, papermaking spread throughout the Islamic world, reaching Egypt in the 10th century and Europe in the 12th century. This diffusion of technology had a profound impact on the development of literature, science, and culture across these regions. Section 5. A world transformed. The arrival of papermaking in Europe marked a turning point in Western civilization. This new technology, which had traveled from China through the Islamic world, brought with it the potential to revolutionize communication and record-keeping. Prior to paper, parchment made from animal skins was the primary writing material. However, it was expensive, time-consuming to produce, and limited in supply. This scarcity meant that only the wealthy and the church could afford to produce and maintain written records. The introduction of paper coincided with the rise of universities and the printing press, two innovations that would dramatically increase the demand for a cheap and readily available writing surface. Universities flourished as centers of learning, and the printing press made it possible to produce text quickly and in large quantities. Paper enabled the mass production of books, making knowledge more accessible to a wider population and fueling the Renaissance, a period of immense intellectual and artistic growth. Scholars and artists could now share their ideas more widely, leading to an unprecedented exchange of knowledge and culture. The invention of the printing press by Johannes Gutenberg in the 15th century, coupled with the availability of paper, led to an explosion in the production and circulation of printed materials. This democratization of information had profound effects on society, politics, and religion. Books, pamphlets, and newspapers became essential tools for communication, education, and the spread of new ideas. The written word could now reach a broader audience than ever before, laying the groundwork for the modern world we know today. Section 6. Paper in the digital age. The 20th century witnessed the rise of digital technologies, leading some to predict the demise of paper. Computers, smartphones, and the internet have revolutionized the way we communicate and access information, seemingly reducing our reliance on physical documents. However, reports of the death of paper have been greatly exaggerated. While it's true that digital technologies have transformed many aspects of our lives, paper remains surprisingly resilient. We still print billions of pages every year, from books and magazines to newspapers and packaging. The continued relevance of paper can be attributed to several factors. Paper is tactile, portable, and doesn't require a power source. It's also surprisingly durable, as evidenced by ancient manuscripts that have survived for centuries. Moreover, many people find reading on paper easier on the eyes and more conducive to concentration than reading on a screen. Section 7. More than just words. While paper is often associated with writing and printing, its uses extend far beyond the realm of communication. Paper is an incredibly versatile material, and its properties can be modified to suit a wide range of applications. Today, paper is used to make everything from cardboard boxes and packaging materials to filters, insulation, and even building materials. Paper-based products are used in healthcare, construction, and countless other industries. The food industry, for example, relies heavily on paper-based packaging for its affordability, recyclability, and ability to protect perishable goods. Paper is also used to make disposable cups, plates, and napkins, reducing the need for washing and conserving water. Section 8. The enduring legacy of paper. The invention of paper stands as one of humanity's most significant technological achievements. It has shaped our world in profound ways, facilitating the spread of knowledge, the development of civilizations, and the progress of countless fields of human endeavor. From the ancient scrolls of China to the digital age, paper has served as a constant companion, recording our history, fueling our creativity, and connecting us across time and space. It's a testament to the enduring power of simple yet ingenious inventions to transform the world. As we navigate an increasingly digital world, it's important to remember the legacy of paper and the role it continues to play in our lives. The story of paper is a story of innovation, cultural exchange, and the enduring human desire to communicate and share knowledge. Section 9. A paperless future. The future of paper in a digital world remains uncertain. Advances in electronic paper, flexible displays, and other technologies may one day render traditional paper obsolete. However, paper's affordability, versatility, and enduring appeal suggest that it will likely continue to play a role in our lives for many years to come. Efforts are underway to make paper production more sustainable, using recycled materials, alternative fibers, and eco-friendly manufacturing processes. The goal is to ensure that paper remains a valuable resource for generations to come, without compromising the health of our planet. Whether paper ultimately endures in its current form or evolves into something new, its impact on human civilization is undeniable. The story of paper is far from over. It continues to be written every day, on countless sheets, in countless ways, around the world.